Hello Pisces, and welcome to your 6-card reading. This is a general, so please take only what resonates. We're going to start with one message from this oracle deck, and if the reading resonates with your story, stick around until the end. We're going to read this from the book. If you like what I do, please do give me a thumbs up because it helps my very little channel grow. Now, your first energy is break the chain, my dear Pisces. Ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. Are you ready to start seeing things in a different way? Are you ready to start moving towards freedom, towards independency, towards doing things in the way that matters to you, in the way that brings better outcomes to you? Sometimes traditional ways of thinking get you to a particular outcome, and then if you want something different, you really need to do things in a different way. So I think you're breaking the chain, or you're breaking attachments, or you're breaking habits, family habits that probably you're not resonating with anymore. Let's see what we have for you, my dear Pisces, starting with the 5 of Swords. It talks about worry, it talks about negative thinking, it's talking about having conflicts and unnecessary stress, because at the end of the day, the 5 of Swords gives you the signal for a breakthrough. Sometimes if you're going round and round in circles, the only thing you need to do is just to do things in a different way. So yes, we've got the death and the rebirth, which is talking about transformation. It's talking about a new journey. It is talking about doing things in a way that bring different outcomes, a new journey ahead, and a total restructure of your life, or maybe mindset, because you've got the Hermit as well. So it is talking about getting connected with yourself, finding your purpose, doing things in a way that you believe is more proper, finding your power, doing things or thinking the future, but creating the mindset that will get you to the outcomes you want. And yes, the 10 of Pentacles is here. So it feels like steadily and slowly you're moving towards this fortune. You're moving towards this big shift in a very structured life path or status in your life that feels so right and proper. And yes, you've got the power to do so. You've got the personality to do it and seek your own adventures and just win your battles once and for all. You're no longer going to be left in the past and worrying about what didn't work out, because you will be very busy building what will work out in the future. So you see the opportunity ahead and you get unstuck. You've got the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Feels like it's time for you to pay attention to something that is unhealthy, something that is toxic, something that is not good for you, something that you have to get out of your system and get out of your life and start fresh and find balance. 6 of Pentacles is talking about connections that are reciprocated. It's talking about balance and equilibrium. It is talking about having enough to give as well and save too. You've got the Chariot talking about movement, talking about change, talking about a choice that you take over and a path that you create action towards it. So there is movement and there is action taken away from disappointments, away from losses. This time you are ready to face the reality. You're ready to see what is out there for you and make the necessary arrangements in order to start this new journey. The Knight of Cups, the honest, loving approach to everything, and a gesture for freedom, independency, and living the life finally in a way that makes sense to you. So much power within your energy, so it's time for you to get on your horses and do what's right for you and get unstuck. Yes, you've been tired and you've been drained out, but it's time to push and persevere. One more step and you're getting the rewards, you're getting the outcomes of your hard work. You understand and you realize the And you appreciate actually your journey, but this time you're going to get unstuck. This time you're going to see the reality and just start building your future in the way that makes sense to you. Make your wish and expect it to happen. Because, my dear Pisces, this time you're on top of it all. The Nine of Cups is talking about a wish to come true as long as you are fair to you. There is this devil again, so we've got double confirmation of the Capricorn's energy. So he's talking about detachments. He's talking about freedom from situations that are not fair, not equal, and not good for you. You stand your ground with the King of Wands. There is power, there is a couple being formed here. Maybe we're talking about a new partnership. Maybe you see opportunities ahead in your work, in your career. Maybe you stand your ground and you start building your own business, becoming an entrepreneur. Whatever it is, you're excited to experience it, but this time in a more protective way. You're not wasting your life, you're not wasting your money, you just protect this energy of Two of Cups. Whether we're talking about a relationship, or whether we're talking about your relationship with yourself and your life. Two of Cups is peace, Two of Cups is love, is respect, is genuine energy coming in. So instead of juggling your life, or your connections, it's time to do the right thing. Open your eyes to the reality, see things in a different way, and take that leap of faith. It's scary, but it's definitely time for detachment. You've got the attachment card, and this is talking about you holding on to something that is stopping you from moving on. So it feels like there is a caring connection up front, there is protection, but you gotta do what you gotta do and find meaning in the connections. Understand who you need to trust and who you need to let go of. So it's time to break the chain, isn't it? So let's see your message. Break the chain. Let me read it for you. Actually, let me find it first and read it for you. Page 60. Okay. Action cards. Okay. You are being called to heal your family line or free yourself from living the life of your ancestors. So it's time for freedom and detachments. This could mean letting go of an old pattern of your maternal or paternal life, healing trauma from the past that is not even yours, or observing old ways of being that no longer serve you. We carry emotional trauma in our luminous field for up to 7 generations back. This is why family patterns can be the hardest to break. Often they're not even ours to begin with, but we do not know another way of being, and so we continue playing out the drama. The thing to notice when ancestral healing comes up is that you cannot heal another person, but your own healing can cause another person to choose to heal. Energy is freed up. You are being guided now to look at your life and decide how you want it to be. What ways of being or patterns are you ready to free yourself from? What part of your future do you want to rewrite? Now is the time to shake them off and dream a new future into being. Actually, stop dreaming and start acting. And this is what I've got.